The audiovisual medium has been around for a while now. Experts are now repositioning the industry for more investment. Joining me now to discuss this is a strategy consultant for audiovisual, Akinshile Falana. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast.
Thank you very much.
Now, Africa is said to be amongst the world's fastest growing audiovisual markets. How has Nigeria fared in this aspect?
Nigeria has not really fared too much, and that's why we are looking at how we can make, Nigeria to be part of what is really going on.
When you say Nigeria has not really fared so much, in what aspects now? Is it that Nigeria does not have the capacity, or there's not much demand for this?
There are much demand. Nigeria has the capacity, but the awareness is not there that much, in the sense that, the practitioners in the audiovisual, particularly in Nigeria, do their things not out there, in the eyes of the world, in the Republic, and then the wherewithal that is required, that is needed, it's not there, and then the practitioners too have, a couple of challenges, because they are not there, they are not out there. People see them as not an industry that has to, have that good recognition. So, that's even why.
So how then do we look at repositioning this with this long list of challenges?
Exactly. That is why. For instance, there's an expo that is coming up sometime next.
All right, but then where do we begin? Beyond the expo now, where do practitioners begin to ensure that they are seen as an industry?
Yes, by way of pushing, that's part of why we're here now.
Yeah.
Pushing it, letting people know, letting even the government know, probably the challenges that are there in the area of procurement of equipment, the area of manufacturing of equipment. Because when we talk about audiovisual, we have, it's divided into three aspects. We have the audio, we have the visual, we even have audiovisual.
All right.
You see, the audiovisual is how to synchronize audio. For instance, we are having this conversation now. I'm seeing you, that's visual. I'm hearing you, that is sound. So how am I hearing you well? Am I hearing you clearly? Okay. Is it clean?
Okay, we have limited time, but we'll talk more on this as we get along. But Akinshile Falana, strategy consultant for audiovisual, thank you for your time on TVC Breakfast.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Joining me now to discuss this, strategy consultant for audiovisual, Akinshile Falana. It's good to have you join me in the studio. Now, talk to us, if we have to break it down to the everyday, what really constitutes audiovisual material?
Okay, like I said earlier, we have three aspects of it. You have the audio, you have the visual, you have the audiovisual. The audio talks about the equipment, the instruments, like guitars and the rest of them. Okay. When you talk about the instruments, then we talk about the equipment. We talk about the speakers, the consoles, the mixers, and the rest of them, mics, and those are what constitute audio. Then the visual aspect is the cameras, the photo cameras, the video cameras, the lightings that we have, we have here, and the screens.
In all of those, what is the central role of audiovisual to social development, or to learning, or to our society right now when it comes to the place they occupy?
There's the business aspect of it. Okay. People engage in the manufacturing of it. People who are manufacturing representatives, people who deal, on the audiovisual equipment, and so that is why we need expos to bring people together to create more, you know, awareness about the benefits, and then how we can also take,
all right, talk to us about the innovation that has existed, how these audiovisual has contributed to this social life that we live in right now.
Is a multi-billionaire industry, in the sense that the equipment, you know, the manufacturers, to if we want to link it now to the society, to the government, creation of jobs, you know. For instance, we have Nigerians now who make guitars. We have someone in Akwa Ibom, you know, he makes good acoustic guitars, you know, that compares favorably with
anywhere in the world.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Even a Sound Prince that is making speakers. Okay. Speakers, good speakers, and other audiovisual equipment. So
there's the employment generation.
Exactly, employment generation, and then also when you talk about tourism, attraction of tourism even to the country.
All right. Thank you very much, Kinshile Falana, for coming on the program.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.